have to turn it around backwards somehow. That's not it. That's not it. I can't turn the screen back. Well, hello? I think I muted it. There we go. That's what we're looking at. Now we're cooking. Now I can legally smoke this cigarette. Yeah, you can't smoke outside in the park. It's against the law. Hey, Dave. Oh, Pugs is going to use his frisbees again. I used to play frisbee golf at a real frisbee course, not a disc course. Played all through the winter carrying a Pizza Hut pizza warmer to keep the frisbees warm, but they still broke into 1,000 pieces when you hit a tree. Hey, Blue Ivy. Good to see you in here. Well, I wanted to show you guys the freshwater ocean, but it's too painful to drive 20 more minutes. And they're going to close the park here in the next couple of weeks. They'll pull the dock all the way out. This is the Grand River. It dumps into the freshwater ocean. So it says I'm holding 30 frames a second at 720p. If I keep smoking, I might get a cop watch when they come get me a ticket. Now that dock is set up really cool for kids. Out there where it's a big square at the end, there's a nice square cut in the center so kids can fish right inside on the dock. And there's 3-4 inch bluegills in there all the time. This park has its share of Canadian geese, which make Canadian shit. Somebody ask a question? Well, thank you for stopping in, Blue Ivy. Oh, dropped down to 0, so it must be gonna bounce a little bit. But the other night when I did the ride, it wasn't any better than this in the car. I really need to get a better connection. I'm gonna try downtown closer to the police station on another day. Poor connection, poor connection. Great. Sounds like my relationships. I hope I didn't disappoint any of you who thought you were going to see Reptar when you joined. Actually, I should have invested in stock and firearms, because every time a girlfriend leaves me, she buys a gun. Yeah, I want to go to the 2 parks. There's a county park on the Lake Michigan, and then there's the pier. I want to film from both of those places, but I don't have anything to film with. I just have a phone to record with. Epson, yeah, this is my 5-minute go to the water spot. It's water so high this year I could never really get in and out for therapy because the edge is so incredibly unstable. It's good to see in here now. If your boat floated, you could put it in water like this. Everybody wants Pug's rear end. What a nice touche. He just wanted his phone number. Have you guys hooked up yet, Pugs? Epson is a jack of all trades and master of all. I'm telling you guys, this dude is working on a Russian wife without paying for the fee. He has the most awesome rolling opinions and different kinds of wood. He lures people in. And his food, I'm telling you, I could eat for a month off of some of the soups he makes. He's also raised some great kids. So, yeah, it's about 60 with a 15-mile-an-hour wind here, so, you know, I'm in t-shirt. I raised 3 monsters. I didn't want children. I wanted them to turn out like me. Low 50s. Well, it was 59 in the house when I got up this morning. I was thinking about turning the heat on maybe next week. I'm trying to see if enough people come in at about this time for me to make it worth my while to take the walk down by the freshwater ocean. It is a nice spot, Epson. And it gets used. A lot of grandparents bring kids down here. It gets busy after school. All summer it's really packed. They have 3 pavilions, a couple of courts for volleyball. They got a nice big play center, restrooms, several picnic tables. And they got this nice trail up along the edge of the water that goes around and down around that, but it's up and downhill, so you know, it's only wood. I'm not sure if it can support my weight. It's a in and out spot for kayakers too, so I can hear some guys rowing some kind of vehicle. Did you get some oars for your boat yet, Epson? Are you just going to throw your kids overboard and have them push from the back? Kick! Dang it! Kick! DDT Grish. Well, they're not being very quiet in public. I pick on you, but that thing is awesome, Epson. 20 tons need more kids. It's good to see you, DDT. Thanks for coming in my room. It's live streaming on my phone, so I really asking me to do anything like mod or anything like that might be asking a lot. I couldn't even turn it around for like 3 minutes. Ontario still in Canada. Hello. Isn't it? I sit over here on the, there's a set of benches over right by the water. This is a little bit of a break to the breeze to sit here, and I've never been down on this before, so guys fishing in all the wrong places. The thing about fishing is if you fish from shore, you throw out as far as you can. If you fish from boat, you throw right up to shore. He should be fishing right along the edge of the dock because the fish are hiding in the shadows right under the dock. You can catch about a 2-pound bass out of around there if you're just going to fish by the dock. But I've been trained by years from my father not to help people. You don't help fishermen. They're competition. Never tell them what you're using. Never tell them how you fish. Pugs backed into the cop just for the video. Oh, fake news. Pugs. You've been exposed. I can't show my fishing secrets. My dad would come back from the grave and haunt me. Chris Marcus steps in the room. El Jefe! I didn't get your update. How did things go? Ambulance chaser. You gotta be an attorney to chase ambulances. Oh, I don't know if you guys caught the one live stream with somebody was doing voice to chat and they kept calling him Pig Face. Hey, Pig Face. I prefer Pugnacious. A daredevil. Always reminds me of the old cartoon on Bugs Bunny, Merry Melodies, where the guy rolls out to the middle of the lake in his boat, opens a tackle box. He's got thousands of dollars worth of tackle. He reaches in and grabs a can of worms. I have fished live bait my entire life because I fish for food. I fished for 5 years up against 5 other people who used artificial bait and dead smelt, and I used live shiners, and I always caught as many fish as they did by myself. He subbed some, oh, he did. So no update on the court, El Jefe? Worms always work. If they don't, use minnows or wigglers. Epson's tire changing video. Now Epson's a magician too. What did he change the tire into? Somebody tell me. What did he turn the tire into? I don't want to watch the video. Oh, fine. I'll watch the video. Hey, Southern M&M citizen. Well, thanks for stopping in and checking out the live video. Just a little park in Michigan. They call it Potawatomi. The first 3 letters are pot, by the way. There are a couple other little parks that I can get real close to and not have to travel far to get to where I'm parking. Lori Croft, hello. Nice for you to join us. We're parking it at the park. When I first got here, this guy was coming through because he couldn't find a place to fish beside me, so I had the camera backwards anyways, but he didn't want to go in front of it, so now I'm just going to video filming him. So we're auditing the fisherman, I guess. Alright. Now I got to use both eyes to read that. Ah! Okay, that's what he did. Okay. I can imagine some of the things Pug said. Well, you see how the translator works on Epson when I just use the Google Translator from English to Norwegian. Well, thank you, Lori. So the other day when I made the trip for the weed, my daughter drove me in the Challenger. It split the video up in 20-some minutes each. I don't know why. It must have lost connection for too long. We got like 63 views between the two. She was sure nobody would put any views on it. Yeah, she went about half throttle, like 18 and a half or so minutes into the second part, where she got it up to 100 and a couple hundred yards or so, somewhere around there. All I know is I still hurt from that day. That thing rides like a tank, like a 71 Nova. Yeah, this was a little river. It's called the Grand River. The current's actually way out there, but alright, now I have to watch it. I still want to know what he turned the tire into. And I really would like to know what he did with the old tire, because I'm sure he made something out of it. Hope I'm holding it still enough. When I held it in the car for like an hour, later that night my hands were cramping up. It's like, wow, you don't do shit. Oh, great. How do I open a two-handed thing with one hand without losing it? Yeah, we're sitting back a little ways, because in all likelihood I'm going to drop the phone at least once. I can show you. Let me give you a shot of the rest of it. Here, we'll just set it here so you can see the trees. I'm not opening a container with cigarettes with something funny in them. No, that's not me. That's somebody else that looks like me. I'm sure I have an evil twin out there somewhere. And down there you'll see behind me is water still. It's so high. These trees shouldn't be wet, but we had flooding all the way the whole summer. Alright, let me catch up on the chat now. Oh, I can't read it with my sunglasses on. I can't even tell if any of you are mods. In my room, you're supposed to all be mods, just about. Now, you go to jail for smoking this kind of cigarette in public, even with a medical card. So I'm risking my freedom just for you guys. Oh my God, look at this. Royalty steps in. 2 royalties, Invictus Media and Roadhog Kennel. Okay. I'll go back at the house when I'm on the house and do it there, because I don't know how to do it on the phone. And if I start touching buttons, you guys could get electrocuted or something and sue me. Canada's still hanging out. There's a link. Access catalog. Well, if you're asking for help from pugs, it must be some kind of porn channel. What road in Invictus? This is the park just down the road from me. It takes 5 minutes to get here. I have to cross the river twice. And this is the Grand River. Exactly, DDT. One whole full packed from a tube roller. Nothing here to make 3 people pass out. I really like it, and it's, like I said, close. I would have went to Lake Michigan, but after that ride in Challenger, my broken tailbone and bad hips are still killing me. Bexar County, oh, that's not a good place. You need to stay away from there. Oh, that's the one for shipping stuff, isn't it? Whoops. I hit it like a cigarette. No, you guys go ahead and chat amongst yourself. I'll just stand here and hold the camera. Cameramen are useless anyways, right? I'd give you a little bit better view of the big open spot, but I gotta get too close to the water, and that's where my camera would end up. A nap. Okay, that's cool. Naps are cool. I think you're supposed to be able to ship to prisoners, aren't you? Detainees. Wow, it says I have 7 in here. Awesome. But I still keep jumping from 0 to 30 with poor connection. No. If it keeps being jumpy, it really isn't doing me any good. I don't know if I have to open up a Wi-Fi hotspot to get a better connection. I haven't gotten that far. I do know that I can go about 60 minutes at 720 on a battery. I'm basing it on the 220 plus minute vids, plus I had a 30% left on my battery when I got home. Pugs is looking at porn. He says the links worked. that's annoying. It was nice out here. What the hell are they doing making all that noise over there? Don't they know I'm filming? That's just rude. Hello, Eyes Wide Open. Nice to see you. Here visiting a local park. Trying to get better at my live streaming with my phone. Exactly, that's what Ro's been trying to do for a couple days now. How dare they? May 1,000 Canadian geese shit on your lawn. Oh. Shit, I said that in my outdoor voice. It's a lot of pain today, but I had to get out of the house. They must have heard me. Or you. So the only thing that impressed my daughter while we were videoing on the highway was, I can't believe you can read that chat. This is like 5 minutes. It takes me about 2.5 minutes to get out of the park and 2.5 minutes to get here. I gotta cross the river twice to get here though. Alright, pugs, help out road. And it's not healthy poop either. $20 Canadian geese. They raised them. There are like 3 different broods that were raised here at this park this year. The one had 9, and there was a video I put up with one that had like 11 babies. Them babies produce some babies. Yeah, we used to do a couple of Canadian geese, and they flew over our house when we lived up north, about 10 feet over the roof, because the land dropped drastically behind the house. Alright, pugs, go work your magic. Or either that or he's going to a porn site. You starting a new channel, Eyes Wide Open? I have a second channel that I'll do my cop watching on when I start, called Tis Irrelevant. I don't think I want to use the Gerry Acklin one too. But I may, I'm not sure. My GoPro that I ordered didn't work, so that's a disaster trying to get it returned and back. Oh, got a little harsh at the end. Unless the red letters might be the timer. I don't see how many seconds it's been running. Yeah, Hags your back up. Hags old guy. Got it. Hello. Yeah, another fisherman, which is cool. Monroe Valley News First. Hello. You can catch a few little gills, once in a while a crappie, some bass, some kitties or bullheads, and in season the salmon come right through here. See the fish just jump in front of you? Yeah, it's Potawatomi Park. It's still flooded. The dock's still about 8 feet from the edge of the water. I'd say it's about a foot high right here still, from what it normally is at this time of year. Well, Epson, I'm sure you do as much stuff as you do, but thanks for hanging out, stopping in. Love Norway. Hey, I gave you a plug in a room where Stingray Steve was on live showing the Statue of Liberty, and I typed in there that copper came from Norway. Yeah, he was probably getting chased by something. But all the Chinook go up the river, the coho go up the river, in the spring the trout go up the river. There's a set of the shitting machines. Gerry, tell us what Woodstock was like, please. And thank you, Woodstock. I don't go to them fancy music things. Yeah, that's one thing you hear year round is Canadian geese. There you go, Road. Yeah, he's helping the homeless. Yep, they're all crawling up on there to take a shit. That's their purpose. Fly in, take a dump on somebody's nice lawn. Alright guys, my pain level's getting up above 9. I'm gonna have to try and get back to the van, so I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope I get home and check it out and it didn't jump too much, or else this phone's really useless to go live with. Which way do the cart go? Oh, let's see, I had trouble turning it off last time. Let's see if it'll accept my finger. Okay. Y'all have a great day.